A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. A squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Virginia Cavaliers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cavaliers will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss it to the back, running left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Going after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made way down to the 25.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Toss play to the running back going left. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Pitch to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out, it's Wells. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can...
Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Let's it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner is brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And after the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wells. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense on the field to take over. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. We'll try to run it with the option. back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Toss play to the outside. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
On the double.
Pass caught, second down now.
Clear. Clear. On.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down.
Cricket.
They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On the
This
set.
line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Cobra.
Receiver in motion now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Down.
And they hand it off to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ready, set.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly. Over.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. We got a lane. Can he get in?
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And they've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Ready up.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. Fourth and goal from the 5.
In blue.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the offense will take
First down here for this offense.
Moves. Ready now.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's exactly what you want to see. Positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Set. Hut.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. He's knocking on the door now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And it's good. And they add to their lead. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.